going to red flag the event. They're going to stop the field, restart the race, and try and settle it.
Whoa! No! Johnson's out of it. He can't go.
Big wreck going to happen here on the front straightaway.
No, man! You are kidding me?
Let's have a look first from the Goodyear blimp. The red flag is out at Dover. The front straightaway pretty well blocked. So here's the restart.
It's a nice jump here.
Yeah, he starts to go, but it looks like when he shifts.
That's where he shifted third.
Third, and it just didn't, something happened.
And then here comes trouble.
It's on from there.
Look who this takes out. The 78, the 4, 47. All these cars piling in there. Nowhere to go. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Bam, right into the 24.
Kyle Busch.
Going to be easier to tell you who's not involved.
Goodness gracious.
The 2, the 11.
He falls back all the way to 4th. And around goes the 19. Carl Edwards hard into the wall. 31 also around. The 12 or the 2 of Brad Keselowski connected. Danica Patrick in the 10 also involved.
19 just gets up the racetrack. I don't know if he got loose, got tight, got into the side of 31, and right behind that it's just on. You have to be aggressive, but again, this went on last week. You know, the same thing that happened last week is happening this week.
Chris Buescher leading his first laps, and take a look at this. The caution has come out. Fog has rolled in so badly in turns 1 and 2 that people can't see that straightaway.
This right here in front of us is all we can see.
Yeah, the visibility now has got almost to zero. As
you can't
far
see
as
turn 1 now.
Yeah, the fog has rolled in really bad, and of course our cameras, the closer they are to pit road, obviously the better vision they have. They are being told to cover the cars up because of a storm that is in the area. And we just showed you the radar in the area, but not in the immediate area. So once again, the fans are being told in the grandstands to seek shelter because a storm is potential in the area. Just coming through my headset here, the race has been declared official. Chris Buescher is your winner at Pocono.
The 18 of Kyle Busch.
Oh, big contact. Came across the barrier, the 16 of Biffle involved. As is the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Austin Dillon included in this as well. Ryan Blaney of the 21. It was just behind him. Stenhouse Jr. into the wall. Back out. There was some contact made behind him, and then big contact from Jimmy Johnson.
I mean, from that angle, it looked like Stenhouse lost it off the long carousel, got loose, leaving the carousel, trying to carry speed, just got loose, and now he gets back out on the racetrack.
Heavy shot for Jimmy Johnson into the side of the 17. You see 16 of Greg Biffle also getting into the Armco, the 3 of Dillon. We've seen some major crashes here, Jeff. Unfortunately, I know you've been a part of at least one.
And around goes the 4. Kevin Harvick involved in this one.
See Paul Menard, he had all 4 tires, got into the side of the 6. Now he's up the racetrack, has to try to find a way back onto the racetrack. A lot of dirt on the track. Drivers can't see. They all get stacked up. Now it's a chain reaction. Kevin Harvick could not see the start of that wreck, had no idea anything was going on. You know, just you can't see it, and it just, the chain reaction starts just like on the interstate. That's no different than how we see wrecks on the interstate.
These cars are running through standing water on the track. They don't have treaded tires. These are slick, so it was dangerous, but also the rain getting in the cowl openings on the top of the hood, right at the base of the windshield. Once again, Mother Nature gets involved in this Bristol race, but we do know that the precipitation is coming down. Drivers have to stay with their cars, which is a good sign, meaning that they hope this will be going back to green shortly.
And another big crash on the backstretch, Rick.
Man, and right up in front of more traffic.
Behind you in 3.
Ryan Newman's in it.
David Reagan is in it.
Well,
Fire.
And Chris Buescher was in it as well. Rick, we knew it was going to be a crazy night. Richmond, as the red flag is displayed, but this is maybe perhaps exceeded what we thought. Just as it comes down the backstretch, I know the 14, I'm not sure if he's unhappy with the 31 or if he's trying to protect the position, but he just continues to come from the high lane down to the low lane, and the 31 has nowhere to go. Ryan Newman, you heard him even play with the throttle. I'm not sure he was trying to measure how aggressive he wanted to be, but they make contact.
Oh, and he gets bumped from behind by the 78. Around goes the 3 on the restart. The 24 of Chase Elliott also around. Hard contact by Austin Dillon. Also caught up, the 44 of Brian Scott.
That's real nice.
You see right there, the 78 gets underneath the back of the 3, trying to push him. You see the 11, it pushed the 48 hard enough to knock the 48 out of his line as well. How much damage is on the 18?
And again, the 3 of Austin Dillon, a chase driver.
So much cleanup taking place entering turn number 1. They've decided to red flag this, so all of the cars are stopped on the back stretch.
Look at the heavy rain coming down. This lead was taken on pit road, remember, Rick?
Caution's just about ready to come out. It's going to have to, I think.
We see the raindrops coming. Still 45 laps to go. There's the caution.
It will take more to lose the racetrack for rain than it did earlier today. Looks like to me the track has gotten very wet.
I would say next lap will bring you down.
This team knew they needed to put everything together tonight to give them an opportunity to still run for a championship. And look at the celebration.
It has just been declared official. Carl Edwards wins at Texas. Kyle Larson, the outside. Carl Edwards on the inside. Green flag back in the air. They're blocking. Go down low. Carl Edwards into the wall. He got tagged by the 22. Big hits by the 19. And the caution comes back out again.
That is exactly what we saw Joey Logano was going to try to do. Big fire of the 78. But that is what we thought was going to happen. Obviously, the wreck isn't what we thought. Martin Truex Jr. needs to get out of this race car.
Very aggressive on the restart. The flames rolling out from underneath the hood of the 78. Red flag comes out. Martin Truex Jr. is out of the car. Out on the track. Actually, Joey Logano's still out there, but will have a little bit of damage to the car. But those two benefit the most from this because they were able to get through.
What a big impact.
Huge.
To be honest, I've been focused so much on that restart, I didn't realize the degree of that impact.
I mean, that in real time.
Look at Carl Edwards. Look at Carl Edwards. I mean, listen, he's smiling. He goes up. He's having a conversation with everything on a line.
He shook their hands.
Listen, I don't blame him for being frustrated or being upset because it's a championship, but taking time to go to them and have a conversation, I mean, that would have been difficult for me to do.